Meanwhile, turning to the growing crisis at the border, Jillian, President Trump's hiking tariffs on Mexico until they stop the flow of illegal immigrants into our country. The numbers are staggering. We've never been there before. Our next guest just got back from the border and sees the crisis as something that needs to be addressed. Here with more is Georgia Republican Congressman Doug Collins, ranking member on the House Judiciary Committee. Congressman, this is a flood. This is an invasion, and no one's acting. Do you blame the president? Do you back his methods?
I do not blame the president at all, Brian. I just got back from the border, and what I saw at the border will break your heart. It is the perverse incentives that we have in our country that we will not fix the laws that are causing this to happen. That's why the president is doing what he's doing. That's why the president is working hard, because he understands the pain of these families who believe in the hope that they can come here and that they will get a free pass, that they'll get to come into America without having to go through the rules and go through proper immigration channels. And they're putting themselves, and more importantly, they're putting kids as young as 1 and 2 and 3 months years old in danger to do this. We've got to fix this. This is on Congress to fix. It's on us to do.
Congressman, have you talked to any Democratic legislator? Congressman Cuellar was at the border with me. He's a moderate Democrat in Texas, and he knows exactly what needs to be done. He does not believe there's any sentiment among leadership to do it. Can you somehow, whether it's horse trading, get them to act? And maybe on just what Lindsey Graham drew up.
Yeah. Well, we had proposed a bill about 3 months ago that actually does the 3 fixes. It does the Flores fix, which is the detainment piece. It does the credible fear part of the asylum, and also the trafficking victims. Those 3 have to be addressed. What my problem is right now is the Democrats want to use these immigrants and these migrants as pawns. They don't want to fix this problem. They want to use it as a political issue to try and bash Republicans or bash the president. Here's my challenge to the Democrats. I put a bill out there. Senator Graham's put a bill out there. Where's your bill? Are they more important to you to fix this or to use them? That's my question to Democrats.
We can't house the numbers we have. We can't feed them, clothe them, move them. So this is not something that can wait to 2020. I don't want to hear see anyone on the stump talking about it. I could care less about their point of view. We need action. Do you think you could go to, can you name some Democrats that understand what you're saying, that might be able to stand shoulder to shoulder to you on the steps of the Capitol and do something?
My door is open at any point. If Mr. Cuellar or anybody else wants to come and sit down, we'll definitely do that. We'll do what needs to be done because I care about these people. But they're also, one of the things I also care about is there's superheroes among us right now. There are Border Patrol agents. They're the folks down there, our agents with ICE and our agents at the ports of entry. They're the superheroes among us right now because they're dealing with a problem. Right. And as one of them looked at me the other day and said, "We're doing our job, do yours."
All right. Congressman Collins, thanks so much. I'd just be relentless on this and make people respond. I know you have a way of getting your point across. Thanks for joining us.
We definitely will. Thanks, Brian.